You are now in tune into the world.
Welcome to In the World of Tom. I'm Tom Lane, and we are on Unplugged. Today, I have Miss Aviance and Mr. Otis Redditt, and I am excited to introduce them to everybody. If
Yeah,
you all can you introduce yourselves?
I'm Aviance Redditt.
I'm Otis Redditt Jr.
And if you want to, go ahead and go into who are you? What do you all do?
So we're just like I like to say this: we're imperfect people living in an imperfect world, but we are people who love God. We have a vision to want to serve other people within the community. We also want to serve souls that are lost. We want to reach a lot of the communities that are not getting the attention that they may necessarily need. We are not ashamed to say that we serve God, that we love God. To Him we move and have our being in everything that we do. So we do appreciate the time to speak with you today as well. And we're just, what did they
Regular
say?
people
Regular people.
Yeah,
Just a nobody trying to tell somebody about
about
it.
somebody
but y'all not
who
walking
can
around.
save
There
anybody.
you go.
Yeah.
I love that phrase, actually. That's one
Yeah,
of my favorite. I'm just a nobody trying to tell somebody, anybody, about somebody who can save everybody.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, come on, word. I am here for it. Bring a word, Mr. Otis. So, what's one word that defines your journey right now and why?
Well, my one word was faith. I'm doing everything by faith. Moving in the secular world by faith. I'm moving in the spiritual realm by faith. I'm moving in the Christian world by faith. Living in this unperfect world by faith. Everything faith word.
My one word would be alignment. Um, there was a saying like back in the day that broken crayons still color. And so we both have a background of a lot of different things that we've been through. And just being aligned in this season, working together and being able to work even solo, individually. But I would just say alignment, whether it be our careers, whether it be our marriage, whether it be in the ministry, wherever you would see us to be, I would just say that one word would be alignment in conjunction with faith.
I love that. And they go together. They actually
Correct.
go together. I was doing some studying after church last Sunday. So, absolutely, I agree with that. Miss Aviance, with everything you do, what drives your passion and, your creativity?
I would think my testimony. Since a little girl, I've had trauma, I've had incidents that have occurred, but it wasn't until my latter years, should I say, especially with losing my daughter, a lot of different avenues opened for me to be able to speak. Now, mind you, I'm a church girl all day long, so I've been in the platform of singing and speaking, doing all of those kind of things. But because of the journey and because of the testimony, it opened a lot of different windows and doors for me to be able to go and share the testimony. So, with that being said, to help other people, because sometimes I've been in positions where I don't know a person from a can of paint. I didn't think that the platform of losing my daughter would open up so many different avenues for me to be able to speak in the manner and the tone that I have done in the past and preferably doing in the future.
Okay, so here's the question. You remember I told y'all I can kind of get off topic now. So I lost my mother 8 years ago. And so the discussion about grief is I'm really sensitive to it. How did you have the bravery to talk about it or speak with her on your heart and mind to drive that determination to get it done without feeling like who's going to be able to relate to this? Who is this going to be able to touch? Or you just didn't worry about it because of your faith?
I would just be myself, be real. If it was a moment that I had to cry with the person as I'm sharing and I'm talking with them, I can feel the hurt. A lot of the times we mask things. We try, and when we're in the light of, other people, we don't want them to see the hurt, or we don't want them to feel the pain, or you want them to see the pain, you want them to feel the pain at that very moment, because you have people that can be ignorant, that be like, oh, it's been so many years, you still dealing with that? Are you still, come on now, are you done with, I mean, like, really, time has gone on.
Yeah.
It's been now 13 years since my daughter has passed, but
Yeah.
if you talk to me, I feel like it was yesterday that she just passed. I
It
can go
feels brand
verbatim,
new.
exactly. And that's part of something that is within you.
Yeah.
That's connected. My husband lost his mother, and we, ironically, we lost my daughter and his mother the same year. My
Wow.
daughter passed in April, his mom passed in December.
Mm.
So even with all that time that has gone on, I've had people come and be like, okay, now Abby, you have grieved a while. When are you gonna get done doing this, that, and the other? And I'm like, oh, the audacity that you even come to me and talk like that. But just
That.
being, I would just say being my authentic self.
Mhm.
I don't want to be like somebody else. Yes, I wrote a book. Yes, I have some tidbits that can probably help. Yes, I'm doing this to encourage people, but I think being more real and just being like, hey, if you having a moment where you got an ugly cry, or you got to, and people don't understand, so talk anyway,
Yeah.
cry anyway, do
Ex-
those things anyway, because keeping it within is why you have people that are kind of half baked, or half, I mean to say it, I'm just keeping it. You have people that are, not in touch or in tune, they're living in their grief. I have friends right now that were in the same predicament as
Mhm.
me, that have lost children, that haven't been able to go back to work,
Yeah.
can't hardly get out of the bed. And it's been some time,
Mm.
but it's because, they didn't maybe have anybody to confide in or to talk to, or that
Right.
would be like, hey, let your hair down and talk free. It's okay.
Just creating a space for it. That's what
Absolutely.
it sounds like is important. Just making sure that there is a space for it and just being brave. Being
Yeah.
brave to talk about it and just going into it. Because honestly, in hindsight, there's somebody in the room that can relate. So to get back on track, I'm sorry about that.
It's okay. It's okay. All good.
Mr. Otis, how did Prodigy come to life and what message do you carry through your music?
Prodigy came to life in a basement. I was following the direction of the Lord in a February stint. Uh, Basically, God had told me, go ahead and go online and just promote yourself. Show them what I taught you. I try to be really joyous when I'm singing, and if the song is solemn, I try to portray that. Uh, I really try to get the tonation right. So, like I said, Prodigy, he's mysterious and he can sing real good. He can play music really well. So that's really all Prodigy is a persona, a character that I created to hide behind. Basically, all I do is this is the difference between me and Prodigy.
Yeah, awesome. Oh, you put on okay, and it does make just that fast, that fast. Don't put on the mask. We know we got the new virus going around and all that. Once you put on the mask, we really don't know
Don't know who
Otis.
you are.
Where's Otis?
Exactly.
And he's hiding out too, because he plays over 23, 22, and I always say 23, but
It's over 23
23
different
instruments.
instruments. A lot of percussion, but I actually do know how to play a lot of wind instruments. I know how to play a lot of stringed instruments. I know how to play a lot of percussive instruments. So the Lord blessed me. Like I said, the testimony is powerful because I sought after God for it. So Prodigy came from the ability to do a lot. Like if somebody was to hire me to play guitar and they needed me to play 3 songs, I could come to that gig or that event and know those 3 songs like I've been playing guitar all my life. And I'll
Right.
put the thing down and they'll be like, Do you play? No, I'm good. I'm good. I
Yeah.
don't show it off. It's not something that I want to be braggadocious about. It's
Right.
more like it's proof that God can do whatever you ask him to do when you need him to do it.
Y'all are
That's
coming
how
through
Prodigy
with
came.
the words this evening. I am here for it. Yes, because I mean, I've been going through this whole cycle of just being patient, waiting on God. And it's like, The brat in me is like, how long, Lord? How long? Why, God? Why? Why this type of lesson? Why me? So that is really inspiring. But even when it comes to the instruments, what was the name of the instrument that we talked about earlier?
It's called a melodica. Stevie Wonder kind of made it famous because he used it in a lot of different songs. Sir Duke, he used it in Superstition. He used it in Contitious, Contusions. He used it in a few different songs that are
Okay.
made like really popular songs. And you'd be thinking in your mind, oh, that's a harmonica. No, it's a melodica because the way he plays it is sounds so smooth and sweet that you didn't know that he's actually controlling the notes. When you're using a harmonica, you're blowing into a section and making sounds from the section. A
Right.
melodica actually plays according to how you blow into the board and you play with your fingers. So that's all a melodica is.
Okay, because I'm sitting here trying. Once you said superstition, I was like, okay, I could hear it, but I still don't know what you're talking about. So I'm gonna have to go online.
When I do pull out the Roger Zap stuff, people
Yeah,
be like, "Oh my God, what are you about to do?" I got my headphone on and I got a
yeah,
regular mic, and when I'm singing, they're like, "Oh, that sounds dope." But it's so hard to set up and put together, so it's
right,
not something I can just be like, "Boom, boom, pow, it's done."
right.
It's more like it's a system of things, and then the sound engineer got to be really good at his job. Because most of the time when I do hook it up for play outside,
Mhm.
if the board ain't right or this ain't right, it doesn't come through. But when it has come through, I did actually, to get off the, because I want to stay on topic. uh we did my auntie's funeral, and we did Going Up Yonder, and I sang the second verse with the Roger Zapp style thing vocoder,
Yeah.
and people were looking like, is he really doing that right now? Yes, I am. I am creating harmony with my own voice to a song. That's
Okay.
what I was doing. So God has been good.
Going up yonder, that is the jam. Okay, it was really hot in the early 2000s. We heard that
Yeah,
often. Okay, um,
the
but
early
how
2000s.
do any one of you all can answer this, but how do you all use your gifts to truly impact and uplift the community? How are we getting some of that, day by day?
Well, I play for a group called Drew Project, and we go from different venue to different venues, and we play and sing. Yeah, it's secular music, but then this twist is God has anointed each band member to be able to play the music so fluidly that we can throw church songs in, like "Be Thankful" by Mr. Devon. Uh, we put grateful in it. The song "Be Grateful." We sing that to people who drunk. I've been
Mhm.
corporate places and we've sang about Jesus, and the people like, keep going. Matter of fact, my favorite one was when Ty Tribbett came out with "Only One Night" though.
Oh yeah.
We sang that at the famous BB's Blues
Wow, it meant
bar tavern. We sang it, and the man came up to me and basically gave his life to the Lord. He said, "Man, I don't know what you were singing about." I said, "I was singing about Jesus." He said, "Really? Only one night though?" I said, "Yeah, you don't have to cry."
powerful.
I started ministering to him, and we just were talking right next to his drink. He was drinking.
Yeah.
And I was like, "You know what, Lord? You said you were going to use me anywhere I went." So I said, I just kept my promise to him like he keeps his promise to me daily. I'm not convicted because he told me to go to the highways and the byways and to compel the people. From my recollection, my Bible told me that, oh yeah, I'm preaching. Sorry. So, but my Bible did tell me this. Jesus went to whose house? Zacchaeus' house. Where
Mm-hmm.
was Zacchaeus at? In a tree.
Sure. Since I've been married to him and kind of following him and the Drew Project, I would say that almost every time that they actually perform somewhere in there, they're gonna go church.
That's awesome because we don't consider the power of music a lot. And I love the Thursday night It's the Twilight series with the museum, and I have yet to stay because every time I go with intentions on going out there, it's so packed. You have to get out there like 3 o'clock, and it's just those simple things that are just make the day. You don't never know what someone has went through or experienced, or like literally trying to get through their grief is heavy, and it's just a little bit of music that can just change that around overnight. So what are you all working on right now? I know you all shared a few things with me earlier.
It's on the flyer that we sent. He is paying homage to
The
wonderful,
great.
the greatest, as he calls it, Stevie Wonder, and in their Drew project as a whole. But he is going to be featured. I think he's going to be singing like 13, 14 songs. And it's going to be at the Rise, and he could actually speak for himself. I don't even know why I interjected like that, but anyway, he's going to be performing that particular day, and it's $20 in advance, $25 at the door. I know that they will possibly be selling food. And it's just at the Rise is a wonderful facility. It's a really nice establishment. Myself, I have a couple of speaking engagements that are coming up. June the 14th, I'll be in Kansas City. And I don't know, I think I didn't send you the flyer, but I'll give you the flyer.
I thought I saw it.
But
I thought I saw it.
that was for the book.
Oh,
But
okay.
so I'll be speaking in Kansas City on the 14th. Calvary.
There it is. That's
There
the
it is. There
one.
it is. Yes.
Thank
So
you.
I will be.
Thank you, Mom.
I will be speaking there, and it's an honor. I've been on a lot of different platforms before. And I even have spoken in church. The little 5 to 7 minute hour. Quick hit them quick with a little word or whatever. But I actually have the floor that morning, and also I am starting to write another book. I had initially wrote a book with some young ladies, which is A Well-Dressed Woman. And in my section of the book, it does talk about the grief of losing my daughter and how to not necessarily overcome, but how you deal with grief. Really, in essence, the brokenness that we both experienced in relationships. I heard what you said earlier about the patience in the waiting.
Yeah.
I've been in that relationship standpoint where I've been into marriages, not happy about that, not proud about it. He's been previously married, but even in the midst of that, um, God can put you in your way, and you're impatient in a way, but it's something brewing on the other side.
So I do appreciate it. Again, this is Unplugged. I'm Tom Lane. And thank you to the Redditt family. We truly appreciate you. And until next time, guys. Collaboration with the Centers Artist Nation.